Ladies and gentlemen, 2 nights in a row? Really? I'm gonna have to stop doing that soon. That's starting to become the norm for this kind of thing. So, which really is just a good thing. Um, Thank you all for being here on this lovely Tuesday evening, March 28th, 2023. Uh, Tonight we're gonna watch a movie that I'm not really that fond of. In all honesty, but based on the patron voting, we will be watching Leprechaun from 1993 tonight. I believe I'm going to be joined by a few guests tonight. If not, then we'll run this back solo. Now, the Leprechaun series as a whole, and I would say I'm a fan of, particularly. Honestly, part 2 I like a lot. Leprechaun 2 is great. It's solid. It's not great. None of them are really great. I mean, I think that's fair. It's just, it was cheap early 90s fucking, fair. Let's get something out. Let's try to just get it back together, baby. And 2 is solid. 3 is fun with fucking, the Vegas theme. Not my favorite though overall. Part 4 in space is probably my number one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fucking hop on the Horror Rumble over on cable channel 11 when they discussed this franchise, but consider this my contribution to the month of March, I suppose. Leprechaun in the Hood's all right. Anything with Ice-T is not all bad. So, and then past that, I haven't seen the Leprechaun Returns, which I guess is like a direct sequel to this movie. Leprechaun Back to the Hood, I think was the sequel to Leprechaun in the Hood. I haven't seen that. I did see that piece of shit fucking the WWE Films one. That one was terrible, and I really hate that like they promoted it with like Hornswoggle being like the star, because you wouldn't know he's in it. I was really hoping that they would just, it's a new kind of fucking funny, talkative Leprechaun, or like they recast the character, or it's just a different Leprechaun. It doesn't matter. But instead, it's just that fucking weird monster creature thing, crawls or whatever. It kind of looks like the elves, if I remember, from that shitty like Nazi Christmas movie. It was like a Nazi incest Christmas movie with Grizzly Adams, I believe. But anyway, Billy Bean, good to see you, baby. The only one yapping in the comments. But listen, the way I see it, because Billy says, did I get another Patreon invite on accident? Sorry, I'll head out. If I'm too fucking stupid to get those videos where they're supposed to go, you don't need to be the bigger man. Or woman, for fucking anyone else watching too. If my stupidity leads you to get fucking, something that you shouldn't have access to, then that's on me. I'm not going to be fucking mad about it. And frankly, I might fucking pull that shit on occasion in a legitimate effort. Because then it's like, hey, you can see what you're missing. It may not be a lot, but it might be something you want. So, fuck it, right? Let's throw these little things up here. Hot dog! As I'm fucking joined by Mr. Dan Shine from Flesh Wound Features. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Sorry, I'm just a little bit late, but
hey, listen, who cares? You know what they say, the party don't stop till I walk in.
There you go. Yes, I'm excited. You're a little late with this one, but it's never a bad time for a Leprechaun film.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, fuck. because I was really hoping that the patrons would go for this one over any of the other options, but
Mhm.
Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers was just too good to ignore, I suppose.
Horrors
But I
over
mean, as far as that goes,
leprechauns.
yeah. I mean, I think their horrors are going to win every time, but it's still
But there are
March, so
horrors.
it still counts.
There are hoes and leprechauns as the series go on, so you can have the best of both
Yeah,
worlds.
there are. My zombie fly girls. Billy says, "Come on, folks, hit the like button.
Yes.
Come on, look at us. Look at our beards. They're pretty cool. He's got a hat. I don't, but it's fine. Give us a
Getting
like.
buy one. Do a hat stream. Hats are
Come on.
awesome. I don't know if you're a hat person, but
I'm not really. I don't feel like I look good in a hat, so I've just
Mm.
steered clear for them. I went through like phases as a child, but or a teenager or whatever.
just have to
Billy,
find the right hat.
yeah, that's probably true. It certainly ain't the one you got on, sir. I do not have the confidence or head structure. But Billy says, I prefer the it and thing pronouns, sir. I don't know how to proceed, so I will salute you and move on. Fisticuffs 88. I believe that's the little rock hand. So what's up? Thank you for joining us. I don't know if anyone else is coming. I know a couple people asked what time we were starting, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I guess I can
I
fucking
think
tap dance for a
Little
second.
Dip Cup. Yeah, I think Little Dip Cup might be on in a little while.
Oh, okay, good.
I think.
Good. Joe fucking dip cup. Accidentally funny thing he said, and I hate it. Oh, Jay the Stingray, what's up, buddy?
What up?
But speaking of the patron voting, over on the Patreon, I've added the April poll, which I don't goddamn remember now because my brain is mush. Oops. Jesus Christ, I'll kill you all. Okay. I didn't say that. You said that. So, April watch along poll. We got Evil Dead 2013. One of my favorite movies of all time, I think. I think it's getting to that point where I have to say that because I mean it. Bad Dreams from 1988, which I actually just picked up on Blu-ray not too long ago. House of 1,000 Corpses from 2003, of course. And then here's one that I fucking hate, but I figure it might be fun to shit on it. Prom Night from 2008.
Oh, yeah.
Remake. Real awful piece of shit from what I remember. So,
Yeah. Weird franchise because Prom Night 2 is absolutely fantastic. One is just, fine.
Fine. I feel like fine might be a little
Generous.
too positive on one. Yeah, it doesn't
It's
like I
there.
don't even get it. It's not even good enough for me to say fine. It's just okay. Next,
It's a
and Prom Night
slasher
2
film.
yeah, it's I mean, unfortunately, it's just everything Jamie Lee Curtis got involved with after Halloween was just generally forgettable. Like Terror Train's got a couple moments that are all right. Prom Night really.
Road Games.
Road Games. Okay. Yeah.
If you haven't watched Road Games, that is by far the best of that post Halloween. Those few years there where she was cranking out the horror stuff. Road Games, basically.
Gotcha.
But Bad Dreams just got my vote. So
nice. I have a feeling Lauren will fucking throw a vote on that one too.
Yeah. He's a fan. I believe he's in that camp. It's the best Nightmare on Elm Street sequel that's not a Nightmare on Elm Street sequel.
Yeah. It's frequently what he's told me.
Yeah.
I'm glad they, said it because I don't believe him and I don't think it's true, but it's definitely a movie that I'm glad I fucking saw. The other movie, was it Visiting Hours? Is part of that 2-pack that Scream Factory put
Yeah.
out. It's got Michael
That's
Ironside, right?
great
Heard that.
2-pack. That's a really good movie
Yeah.
too.
Awesome.
I don't know. Is that still in print?
I just picked it up when Scream Factory had their Valentine's sale. So,
well, you got a great double feature. I don't know if you've watched them yet, but yeah, those are amazing movies. Have you seen Prom Night 2, Hello Mary Lou, though?
I have not. That's one I know. I want to watch it.
That is a sure
last
thing.
drive-in way, but yeah, okay.
I hate ever saying sure thing, but I think I know you well enough. That is a sure thing.
Yeah, some movies are sure things, though. Like,
yeah.
But Fisticuffs 88 says his first horror film right here. Leprechaun from 93. No kidding. Billy says his first was Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is your first.
Billy says Bad Dreams is an awesome movie, too. One of his childhood favorites. Teenage.
Yeah, Bad Dreams is another one, though. It doesn't feel like... I mean, people that have seen it love it, but it's not talked about.
No, they're very much like fucking underrated because it's not talked about at all. I didn't have until Lauren and I got close enough to talk on air, off air, whatever. I didn't know it fucking existed, let alone was it any good.
Yeah. It's important to highlight those movies because some there's really no reason. Prom Night 2, I think, Prom Night's not, it's not exactly an A franchise as a whole. So, there's that issue. And not to go off topic, but some of you, depending whether you're watching the Vimeo, because I'm setting up my double options right now, your Blu-ray will start with Lionsgate. So you may want to wait if you're watching on Vimeo.
It looks like the Vimeo starts with Lionsgate too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let me look. Yeah, it's got the whole stupid fucking the gear logo thing going on.
All right. Yeah. All right. I was going to say there's a different versions of this. I'm trying to.
This is.
TV
I think this is a franchise that's been released to death pretty well. At least the first couple, like 1 through 3, and then Leprechaun in the Hood. Like the other ones, kind of are hit and miss if you can find them ever. But until they came out with like that the series collection.
Yes.
Sorry, the franchise collection.
There'll be more versions of Leprechaun out there. I'm sure we'll get the Leprechaun 4K set at some point.
I feel like that's a bridge too far for me. That is clearly Blu-ray's good enough.
Blu-ray's good. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I agree on a lot of things. I wouldn't pay a premium price for it, but I like this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I've always loved this franchise. I only dislike one.
Is it the WWE one?
It is the Hornswoggle one because it tries to play it serious and it's just a dull movie.
Yeah, so like that was I was bitching about that before you came on. It's like I was excited about that movie because I thought, all right, well, they're remaking it. Warwick Davis isn't doing it for one reason or another, probably cost. But hey, Hornswoggle's got charisma. He could pull this off. That'll be cool. And then you get you turn the movie on, you wouldn't know the fucking guy's in it.
It's totally irrelevant.
It's just a generic, stupid fucking movie. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is. It is totally irrelevant.
Oh fuck, man! I was just angry.
Now I will say, Leprechaun Returns. I don't know if you've watched that yet. It's not Warwick Davis, but they hire a good actor, and that one's actually a lot of fun. It's kind of a direct sequel to this one.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I have it. Haven't gotten around to it. Because I kind of went through it. I'm like, well, let me watch all of them again. Kind of like, I don't know. Back when I moved back to New York, I bought it, the set, and then Returns on its own. Got through, I think, through into Hood, and then just I'm fucking enough. If I never see Warwick Davis again, it'll be too soon. But of course, I'm back because he's fucking dude. He's hilarious, like in interviews and shit.
He is. He's one
of the cat that played Chucky in the first couple. He's funny too. I guess they're both British, I believe, or from the UK somewhere.
Are you talking the voice of Chucky, Brad Dourif?
No, not Brad Dourif. The guy that the little person that played that threw the mask on. He's famous. He's another famous small guy, but
yeah,
I can't think of his name
something offline.
Okay. But Fisticuffs 88 says, I believe I saw Leprechaun right around the same time I saw Nightmare on Elm Street 5 Dream Child.
Oh, okay.
That, man, that movie I'm conflicted on. Sometimes I hate it. Sometimes I don't mind it.
Not a big fan.
That's a discussion. Yeah, that's probably a discussion for another day. Let's say we get going, though.
All
for
right.
people that are familiar with this, I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. When I say play, you press play. We'll watch a fucking movie. So 3, 2, 1, and play.
All right, here we go.
So we got the Lionsgate logo playing. I always hate this fucking thing. It's always one of those ones to me that's always way too loud.
The gear logo, yeah.
Yeah, and then you pop into the movie and you can't hear shit.
This movie's so interesting because, again, it started its life as something totally different. It was basically a family adventure film, which you can kind of see traces of that, I think, in this one.
Yeah, I mean with the slow fellow and the child and
yeah, there's a very 90s sort of,
you cut him out of this, it's very Hallmarky. Kind of God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, it glad it went a different direction. I don't think we would have all these sequels, but Mark Holton, who plays Ozzy, also played John Wayne Gacy later in his career. He can go sinister.
That for sure, though. Yeah.
Gacy. Yeah.
Yeah. Fisticuff says, unfortunate, it was my first Nightmare on the Elm Street film. Oof. Leprechaun.
Yes. It's funny to imagine that Jennifer Aniston would go on to become such a superstar even 30 years. Really. 30-year anniversary for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, back in January, I believe.
Yeah.
I think this is one that I had thought about, and I ended up just not doing anything in January. But it also made more sense to hold off till March. But
already with the Irish stereotypes here.
Yep. Just fucking whiskey drunk. A limousine.
So where the Leprechaun's obviously been in the hood space, where would you throw the Leprechaun? Do we get Leprechaun in New Jersey, or where are we?
New York or New Jersey would be fun. Yeah. Fuck.
Just get
I mean, New Jersey and New York are similar enough that just throw it in New York. It's bigger. You get more marquee value out of it. But it's the same type of, at least the New York that I fucking, like the movie New York. Real New York is it's a theme park now, unfortunately. But New Jersey, just to kind of, leave me alone, fucking jerk off, beat it kind of thing. I think it'll be fun to see how he deals with that. Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
we
no
just see a Leprechaun pushed in front of the subway. Stabbed by a demented homeless man.
Ooh, Jess Graham in the house. Cable
Boston.
Channel 11 offers up Boston, which I think, I think that, oh, fuck, dude, that'd be sweet. Bunch of fake Irish, and he's just fucking, what do you know about the homeland? Billy says, Leprechaun in hell, time for pleasure and pain to the
Ooh.
Cenobites.
Imagine Warwick Davis with like pierced chain nipples on the cover. Make an interesting Cenobite. I wouldn't be against that.
He just plays fucking Pinhead too. It's an all midget cast.
That would
what a
be awesome.
severe looking woman she is. The Irish do not age well.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever taken one of those? What are they? 23andMe, whatever they are, that where you test your DNA.
I haven't. So I was interested for a while, but also broke. You know, it didn't really seem like, let's not waste the money on that.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just fucking, I get paranoid now what they're gonna do with it. Like, I don't know. It's all a weird business. I'm sure eventually I'll end up doing it, but man,
your clone is just getting fucked by Al. And
that's what they're doing. They're making clones, and it's not. They don't clone, so it's not going to be just you right again. It's like Jurassic Park. You got to go through baby. That way, they'll actually make money on this thing. They can send them to wherever the new Epstein Island is.
I hate to be paranoid, but yeah, I could kind of see that happening.
Orc in the house, thumbs up the stream for the boys.
Yes.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh. Tuck the chin, Granny. Chin, tuck the chin. That's what happens.
I fell down the stairs at work the other day. And like a couple, like 3 stairs. But I had to explain that I know how to fall so that they'd leave me alone. Like, you tuck your chin, you're fine. Shut up. I know what to do.
So I'm not a big booze guy, but I do like a good Irish cream. One of the few times I actually was like truly drunk was an Irish car bomb. Don't remember what they put in it, but yeah, I was a little arrogant about it. Not a big drinker, and that got me.
Oh yeah, I think that's I believe it's it's Guinness. That's like a shot of whiskey and then a shot of the Baileys or whatever.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Yeah,
I didn't dislike it. I actually had taste, but
he found a new Irish whiskey called Shanky's Whip.
Oh.
And Billy says the government has access to 23andMe. Now the FBI can pin shit on you and have the DNA on hand. Yeah. Isn't that fun?
You don't want to wear that mask. It's like, well, you know what? I think you might have fucked that goat. Warwick Davis is pretty cool. He embraces this. Like, he's actually talked in the voice to people at conventions.
That's good.
Yeah, he's not ashamed of it, which I think is pretty cool.
It is nice, for them that they're not fucking, I mean, I don't know.
It's too bad Mark Jones didn't really make more movies. I mean, he did a lot of writing, for sure. He wrote some of the later. I think it was just based on characters. I was going to say he directed Rumpelstiltskin, which I think if you like this and haven't seen Rumpelstiltskin, that one's a ton of fun.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin one. Okay, yeah, Rumpelstiltskin is one that I saw when I was a kid. A couple times I got taken from the video store.
Yeah,
it was a cool little movie, and they probably did kind of think, this is close to Leprechaun's good enough. I not kidding. I was like 7, maybe 8 years old. Definitely,
it's worth a
young.
revisit.
But yeah, I've wanted to for a long time.
And I don't know which judge show it was, but Mark Jones, the director of this, made an appearance on probably People's Court. It's out there if somebody wants to figure it out.
That's funny. Actually, the Scarecrow show, one of the drummer and bass player's uncle was on the People's Court years back. He was an interesting guy. He's passed on now, though.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he just talks shit like every night. just
someone's here listening.
Coulda.
Come on, you fucking Mick. That's a bummer.
Don't go for the one-liner.
Yeah, you really just have to be swift about these things. I have no doubt in my mind that he's responsible for this heart attack, and it's disgusting.
Never would have made it to space if you just dropped the fucking match, dude.
Yeah, right?
Don't have to talk
so
shit.
Much terror and destruction.
So we get a look at old school Jennifer Aniston. Just 1 year later, she was on Friends.
Yeah, you're right. I guess she must have made just enough money on this film for the, well, you know.
It's always funny to me because she, I know in interviews for a while, was funny about talking about this movie. And I'm like, come on, embrace it. You went on to bigger things. I mean, I don't know, better, but bigger things. She was actually dating the lead, Ken Oland, the lead actor here. Well, I don't know if they were married. I can't remember, but they were together for a little while.
Has she ever? I don't think she's ever been married.
She was with Justin Theroux.
Oh yeah.
She and Brad Pitt were married, and Justin Theroux.
Were they married? I thought they were just like stupid together. Like, yeah, man. And then look at that schnoz. It's really not that bad.
Honestly, out of the Friends cast, I would not overlook. I mean, she doesn't look dramatically different.
No, for some reason in my head it was a lot worse.
Yeah.
It's not
you
even
compare.
God damn though.
Yeah. She hasn't gone nuts with the plastic surgery. Which is
she's done well. I think she had a pretty severe fucking case of what could go wrong right next to her for several years. So
yeah,
that might have fucking kept her on the straight and narrow. On top of the fact that she's just attractive, she doesn't really need to.
Yeah.
So is Courtney Cox.
She was married to Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Yeah, she was married to Brad Pitt, and she is still married to Justin Theroux, but they're separated.
Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, Theroux. Hot dog! What's up?
Hello.
Jennifer Aniston's nose just popped into it.
It's pre-nose job. Yeah. You got a link for this, Tyke?
It is in the YouTube thing. Let me grab it. I'll throw it up there, and then we'll get everything going.
Sounds good, brother. Y'all haven't started yet?
No, we started. We We are, I don't know, 13 minutes in, almost 14. But let me know when you're ready to cue. I'll give you a stamp. All right. So 13, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
All right, I think I'm close.
Sweet, sweet. So what's your favorite one again, Jake, out of these?
4.
All the Leprechauns?
Fucking A, dude.
Leprechaun in Space.
Hell yeah.
3's got to
Solidarity.
be 2, right? Your second favorite, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I go back and forth. I like pretty all of these but one, so
I'm the same way. I like.
I think I like 2 over 3 though myself.
2's good too.
Yeah, I like the cast better. I think like Vegas is fun. Like it's a fun movie. Like I definitely don't dislike it, but great. That is a lovely little dress.
He was sucking on that nose back then.
Is it a thing people do?
Who knows? People do a lot of weird stuff, so I'm sure.
I might try that this weekend. We'll see how she feels about it. Come here.
Let's go for something weird. Go for the armpit. Something that they're expecting.
The O'Grady place. Yeah, Dan, Jesus. Listening to a lot of this, like they changed almost nothing for this. They just went, let's push this little guy in there because this is all just Hallmark shit. I've heard this exact dialogue walking through the house.
Yeah. I mean, it works. Like, it's surprising. Yeah. It all kind of works, but you can still see.
Yeah, because it almost is like it is legitimately some different adventure that got ruined. It's kind of cool in that way, I guess.
Jennifer Aniston never has really like talked about this movie in depth by any means, but I kind of wonder if that's part of the animosity. She thought she was making a different film than she really, ended up being in. This was a hit.
She said it's a good nose job.
There we go. John Wayne Gacy himself.
Fisticuffs 88 says this is the 90s.
It's Francis, Dan. Get it right.
You can see him in a very different light in Gacy. Like a kid just abuses him.
Yeah, this long-haired little fruitcake wouldn't be so tough if he could put some fucking paint on his face real quick.
You want to go visit the crawl space, kid? I believe Mark Rolston was just at Scarefest, actually. Didn't meet him, but he was there.
I'm still pissed off that I didn't get to go. But Warwick Davis was in Lexington this past weekend.
Oh, for Horror Hound?
Yeah, for Comic-Con, Lexington Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Which sucks because he really doesn't do a whole lot of U.S. appearances. So,
really?
No.
Fisticuffs?
Not too many.
Well, he's got to be advancing in age at this point, right?
He's gotta be in his 50s, late 50s, I'd imagine.
Was he that?
Yeah, he was young here, but
I thought he was a little on the older side when he took this. No shit.
Yeah, well, he was maybe 17, 18 when he did Star Wars, so.
All right.
He was really young.
So, I mean, if you would have met him, you would have just had him sign a bunch of like Harry Potter shit, right?
No, I had him sign my one sheet Leprechaun 2 poster.
Ooh, girl. Billy goes, how about Leprechaun Under the Stairs?
That would be fun. You just go up and just throw some Irish whiskey on him and just tell him that J.K. Rowling's a bitch.
He did a lot. He played a lot of different characters in Harry Potter, though.
Yeah.
At least 3.
He's a talented guy. If you get to see, I mean, I think it shows in these movies, but if you watch some of his like mainstream comedy TV stuff out of Britain.
What is that show? You know, it's got him and Ricky Gervais. That show he did. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Life's Too Short.
Life's Too Short, yes.
That show is fucking hilarious. If anybody has access and can watch it, it's worth watching.
I think one of Jay's intro videos is of him falling out of the car in one of those shows.
A bee hit my bottom, and now my bottom's big.
Can we talk about these awful colors they're painting this house?
Yeah.
Like royal blue and red. Like, what are we doing?
They're just going to have a Trump mural on the top.
Jesus Christ. They paint the roof red.
Paint the roof American flag.
The kid abusing the
book fadden.
This little bastard scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Worse than anything else.
These movies are great for kids because they're, at the end of the day, none of them are terribly, fucking out of control.
Not,
like it's relatively tame, but the Leprechaun is enough to fucking to give them the scares that, you want to give them, or, have them kind of fucking have that fun with. Like much safer to me than throwing them in front of like fucking Jason or Freddy or anyone like that. Even Chucky. I mean,
I think as a kid, there's something about tiny terrors, I guess.
Yeah.
They get you more.
he looks creepy. I mean, he's creepy. I think.
Because I think with these little guys like this, they don't shy away from having them go after the kids. I feel like they probably, I'm guessing they feel like it's a fair fight, so it's not abuse or, whatever the fuck. Because it's like kids in those big movies, they just hide. And then, I'll ignore you. Okay. Which always pisses me off. But I mean, hey, as far as the paint goes, though, I mean, if you look at the two folks doing most of the work, there's not much in the way of IQ between them.
That is true.
He's like, it's not as severe as like other series, like Child's Play, I guess, too. But like, he's a little more sinister in this one than the rest.
And I think we can all agree. I don't know if you'll talk about it. None of this works without Warwick Davis either.
No.
Like, I don't think you could have put anybody else in there.
Jake, I want to make sure that it's not going, over my head how much you're pumping up this short king. Okay. I got nothing wrong with it, man. Listen, baby, all kinds of kinks. What he lacks in size, he makes up for with heart. Leprechaun. Sunday at 8. Only on Hallmark.
I'm glad they went the way they went with it, but I would be interested to see the version that they originally intended.
Mm.
Meaning the family, just the stupid family movie, or
I think it kind of went back and forth, didn't it? To being super serious and then family friendly to somewhere in the middle.
I believe, yeah, like the and that doesn't always turn out well when nobody knows what the hell they're actually making. But I know, like the pogo stick thing, I know that was like added, and yeah,
that's still one of my favorite kills in this whole franchise. Can't say you've ever seen that before or seen it again. I would say.
No, that's about the only thing that I remember liking in this one.
I can't believe you don't like this one.
It's just I don't know. It's kind of boring, and I think I saw it late. I didn't watch them in order. My grandfather happened to have the second one on VHS, so that was the one I saw most often. So it's not number one just because fucking 4 is so batshit crazy. I love that movie. I watched it like 2 or 3 times in a weekend, fucking at the club once, like during the Halloween on AMC.
I love 4's got everything.
Yeah,
this little sci-fi, little horror.
Miguel Nunez,
Mm-hmm.
fucking one of the original Tool Time girls.
We haven't talked about him yet, but Robert Gorman, the kid, active into his adult years. He hasn't done anything in a while, but I mean, he was like the kid and Sometimes They Come Back, Don't Tell Mom
That's
the
right.
Babysitter's Dead, Forever Young with Mel Gibson, Mr. Nanny with Hulk Hogan. He was in Rookie of the Year. He had a good child star run through the 90s.
And it's Mark a goddamn grilled cheese sandwich, you idiot. Ain't a leprechaun. Get the fuck out of here.
It's a rat. I found your leprechaun.
Speaking of Sometimes They Come Back, I think me and Jay did a commentary, a watch along, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We don't generally do a whole lot of commentary on these movies. But I think back in 2021, maybe.
I've never seen them, so I need to watch them.
I've only seen the first one. I like that one quite a bit.
Was there 3 of them, Dan?
3, yeah.
Yeah, the third one is basically a Thing ripoff.
Was were they all TV movies or?
Yes. So yeah. Sometimes, TV direct to video. Yeah, I don't think the last one had a TV premiere. Could have. Could be misremembering.
I know there was that time. I guess. Well, what was it? Just It and The Stand that were TV series straight for this King stuff.
Yeah, you get into that mini-series era. I mean, The Stand was huge. I mean, it was as well, but The Stand was one that nobody really thought they could pull off in the TV format, and they did a pretty good job. The 94, 95 version, it's a hell of a lot better than the one they did over the pandemic.
With Whoopi?
Oh, it's a piece of shit. The new one they did is just awful.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I never watched it. I watched the Cinema Snob review thing he did on it. And the funniest part of it is he did the whole thing from his closet. So, yeah, just like hiding out, Jay says Tommy Knockers and Golden Years as well.
Yeah.
I'm guessing for kids.
Yeah, Golden Years.
That kid was in there.
Oh, are you talking about the kid?
I'm not sure what he's shouting.
I think he's talking about when I said about the TV movies for the King stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. The fuck is
There's a lot.
golden? I don't
Storm
even know
of
what
the
Golden Years
Century.
is.
That's the one everybody
yeah,
kind of forgets about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. That is what he's
Langoliers. It's almost a funny meme. The effects were not finished, so you're getting like Atari had better effects than the actual creatures. And like you should Google it sometime for a laugh. It's hilarious. They just said, good enough. I mean, they're unfinished effects in that movie.
I'll tell you one of my favorite of the King adaptations that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about is Needful Things. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, you know, I thought I heard that they're finally putting the actual extended edition out of that on Blu-ray.
I got the Kino, whatever Kino put out.
Yeah, that one I think is still not the extended, but I have to find that out because a lot of people haven't watched the full version of that, at least since the original run. Let me see. Thought I heard that. Let me see. It could be.
Yeah, you're smart. Just like this rock.
How you gonna tell this mentally handicapped man that y'all gonna make enough money, swap out his brain to make him smart?
Yeah, it's
getting his hopes up.
Okay, yes. So the 4K, the extended TV version is going to be included.
Is Kino putting that out, I imagine?
Yes. Yes, 4K. The extended cut might be on the Blu-ray, though. I'm not sure if I'm reading it right, but no date for it yet, but it's supposed to be out this year. I will grab that reason, though.
I'll get it. I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the extended TV version will be included, mastered in 2K on an included separate Blu-ray disc. That was news from back in September. So hopefully that's still happening because I like Needful Things as well.
Oh.
Tickle that leg, Leprechaun.
My.
I like how she's all like, I'm getting a hotel, this place is gross. And then some wiener comes around and she's ready to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
Leppy's giving her the stinky pinky right there.
Please, miss, may I get just a crumb of pussy?
I swear it's bigger than your nose.
I don't think her nose is that bad. Here.
I don't think it is either.
No, I'll say this. I was all ready. I've done this twice now. All ready to fucking shit on this stupid nose. And it's fine. It's really just a nose. It's a normal nose. And I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Look at Jennifer Grey. You know, sometimes it's not a good idea to get the nose job.
No, it was stupid. I love that nose. What's up, Jessica?
Hey, Jessica, what's up? Ooh.
Jesus. Three guys that paint. Ghazi's a line producer on the Channel 6 News. Wait a minute. It's the 6 o'clock news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on. You already forgot?
Jeez, it's been a long time. fucking stupid.
I fucking love it though.
Yeah, this one. I mean, even though it's not at the top of my list for the franchise, I still puts a smile on my face.
How long
every
can I
time.
get away with this for?
Not long. I wouldn't.
Seconds. Please get away. Get away. Get away. Get away.
I know some people can talk over it and they're okay, and then others, it's like it gets that. It's like you don't know what to do or not to do.
It's fucking stupid, man. I got a whole fucking stream just yanked down because I tried to play some bullshit from a Lifetime movie. It was like
even. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just say what's even more bullshit is you play whatever it is that's already on YouTube and they'll fucking take you down, but they don't do nothing to that.
Yeah, that is awful, man.
The dude's got herpes on his lip.
Jess says Leprechaun 1 is good, 2 is a solid sequel, 3 is the best. Well, you were close. 4 is the best.
I don't have any die on the hill arguments really with them. I mean, if you tried to say Origins was the best, I would fight you, but
literally, you just see a rage from Dan that no one has ever seen.
I genuinely like all of these, and that's rare. If we ever do our franchise tier ranking, I think I'd have to put Leprechaun fairly high, just because there's only been one bad one.
Jess says 4 starts to go downhill. Hood is downhill, and anything after I haven't cared.
Jess, watch Leprechaun Returns. It's a direct sequel to the first one, and I think you'll be surprised. Probably the goriest one, if I remember right.
Ooh.
Mark Holton's back in it. It's a good time.
I like it, but the new guy, he's fine, but
it ain't Warwick Davis.
No. But I don't think the series has to die with them either. As long as you get somebody that's good and fits the spirit of the other movies.
I do hope he comes back for one if they can figure something out for at least one last one.
Why don't they just confirm that fan theory that it's a different Leprechaun in each movie? Maybe just pull some fucking stupid universe thing like metaverse. You can get this one with the Warwick one.
One thing I think would have been cool, which I don't know how you would have done it. I don't know how many good actors you'd have like Warwick be able to pull it off, but have like multiple leprechauns interact together or something. Because there's got to be more than one, right? There just ain't one leprechaun.
Yeah. Yeah, even if they're not all the same looking one.
Yeah.
It's like some kind of leprechaun board of directors. They don't like the way he's been acting. Fisticuffs has been waiting for someone to mention Returns.
Yeah. No, Returns is a good time.
Yeah, YouTube plays favorites. Jess says it's the same Lep to him. Which I don't know. I kind of think it's just easier for that to be the case, but it's.
But I've never even thought about that.
Yeah, it's really not important. There was that fucking pogo stick death, the classic.
Somebody's trying to take his gold every movie, and you don't like that.
Yeah. They uglied him up for the sequel, so that face is pretty clean.
But this is also one I don't think in any of the series the makeup has been bad.
No, no. They, the fucking big? Was it Gabe? I can't. He's got a big Greek guy.
Bart.
Did the makeup for all this. Yeah, I can't. What is it?
I always have trouble with Greek names, but
Yeah.
Gabe Bardo.
Yeah. Look it up, people. Go fuck yourselves. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's been on all of the Warwick Davis ones anyway.
Yeah.
So
I even think the makeup for Returns didn't look bad.
Yeah, from the pictures I've
Yeah,
seen.
I mean, it's a different actor.
Yeah, the face
You don't
is gonna
really
be
want to just. Yeah, you don't want them to just, mimic Warwick Davis exactly. That's kind of lame.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that
Gabe
kind of lends to the
Bartalos.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
I'm close. Bartalos is, I think, how you say it.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this scene.
This is actually one of the things that I don't like about it. I hate this whole sequence.
Why? It's so fucking funny.
To me, this is where it goes too far over the top.
No, this is a great visual.
It's not even the car shit. It's like it's the out of car chase.
Yeah.
That I don't like. Like this is all kind of funny, the fucking smart ass. Like it's I don't know.
It's a little late for Halloween, isn't it?
Jess says, you're right. Makeup is usually great in these. Fistica says, no way, that's a real car.
I like how he's got all the toys in the back.
Yeah. Now you're a leprechaun.
Hot dog! I'm the leprechaun.
Oh.
I'm the leprechaun.
As played by Alex Borstein, apparently.
Howdy.
What's up?
I'm in my living room. I have no idea why it looks this dark on camera. Looks like I'm in a void.
It really does.
Greetings from the intermediate.
So do you think that car? You probably RC powered, or is it like a little fucking? They rig some bullshit little motor on something.
Bullshit motor.
Because like there's a guy in there, right? I mean, I don't know, but probably is too heavy to fucking pull it off.
What, Warwick Davis? I'm pretty sure he was remote controlled.
I've heard that as well.
I feel like we need Lynn Shay to go save Jonathan right now.
Yodel. Yeah, I gotta feed animals.
Well, Jonathan, Jessica says hello.
Howdy.
I never got this part. Why the fuck you pulling out your nightstick instead of your gun?
I'm gonna say that does warrant a gun at that point.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I think this is the worst outfit out of the series.
Yeah, it's
coming to you live from the green carpet.
Green carpet.
It's Jake and Joan Rivers.
The leprechaun is wearing Gucci today.
A little chartreuse.
Gucci.
Oh, thank you. It's Old Navy.
Like the one brand I know, I think.
So I know Dan asked Jessica in the chat what her favorite was, but everyone else in the chat fucking sound off with your
drop your rankings.
Yeah, rank them, baby. Let's go. That's what we do here. Rank and re-rank. And talk a little horror.
Hey, Jonathan. Oh, he left.
Oh shit! Cliff Booth Fruza was at her most disgusting in this movie. She looks terrible in green.
The second stream today, Cliff has talked shit. It's painful.
Damn.
Hopefully Jonathan comes back so I can ask him if he's watching the Blu-ray on his phone.
Are you a fan of Triloquist? I know you everybody loves Rumpelstiltskin, but Mark Jones also made that.
Yeah, that's one I want to see. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Dimension Extreme, ain't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is my style of movie. This and like Rumpelstiltskin, Pinocchio's Revenge, that kind of stuff. I love it.
Cliff says, "Sorry, Dan."
It's okay, Cliff.
It's a bummer of a death. Just a fucking neck snap.
Yeah, but I like how he's like playing with his limp head afterwards.
Yeah, that's cool. Correct, stupid. Meatloaf. How would I give you a reason for a nose job? You ever point at my plate again, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Just rams her face in it.
See, it ain't so bad, is it? Is it?
Domestic violence is fun.
Eat the meatloaf for the people. Eat it. Ah. We weren't doing cocaine in the bathroom.
This kid's probably got some stories to tell. I don't know if he's ever done the convention circuit, but I mean, Hulk Hogan, Jennifer Aniston, Mel Gibson definitely has some trauma.
I beat
there.
the shit out of Warwick Davis every day. The little dork took his lunch money, his per diem.
Mel asked.
I don't have enough money to pay for Bobby Lee again for you, Jonathan. So welcome back.
Uh-oh, hot dog. How's that? I'll keep a hot dog in my drawer.
There you go. Mel Gibson asked if I was a Jew, and then he punted me for blowing the take.
I don't know why, but SAG told me when I bought prop hot dogs they had to be Hebrew national. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Not a bad hot dog, by the way.
Yeah, right. Pure coincidence, though.
Well, I mean, it's a beef hot dog that's your gold standard for hot dogs. And that's all that is. So.
I haven't had Lucky Charms in a minute.
They're still good.
Oh, did I miss him trying them?
Huh?
Did I miss him going to the cupboard and trying them? Where he eats the Lucky Charms?
Ooh. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I think.
Gorilla Glue tonight.
Ah.
Dealer.
I am now.
That's good shit.
Congratulations.
Get a weed discount now?
Oh,
how are those, Steak?
So, do you like hot tamales?
Like cinnamon hot tamales, like you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're a little much.
So are these.
Gotcha.
So it's that, and for me, I chew Big Red exclusively. I won't have another kind of gum.
If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
Fuck you. Funny enough, that was a thing for me before that movie came out, and I was just so happy.
I mean, Big Red is an underrated gum for sure. It's up there with Juicy Fruit.
Sort of hard to find too.
It's not around here. Now, what about the drink Big Red?
I think isn't that more just Kentucky?
Big Red is?
No.
Is it a
Maybe
southern thing?
surrounding area.
It's
I'd
south
say.
anyway, yeah.
Because there's Big Blue as well.
What?
And they both representatively taste like the color that they represent for some reason.
That's sad.
I don't think we have it in Georgia unless I'm just not paying attention.
So, yeah, for anyone that's not aware, I guess, I've shown it off a couple times. I don't really say anything. It's just like spicy cinnamon toast crunch. It's got that nice, there's a cinnamon, the sweetness and all that to it, but it's got that like hot, like fucking Asian cinnamon.
Straight off the tree.
Yeah, hot.
I used to take a cheese grinder out in the woods.
Ooh-wee. Yeah,
So like, you know, we
anyone
don't
that's-
actually eat cinnamon. It's like wasabi. Like, the actual stuff is so expensive, you don't get it. You get a close approximation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that happens a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or
Like
kids?
vanilla is often the same thing.
Yeah.
It's beaver
extract.
anal gland excretion that
Yeah.
makes up synthetic vanilla.
Yep.
So, there you go, guys. So next time you get an ice cream cone.
There's a really interesting YouTube channel if you're ever high by yourself one night and you're interested in some science, where this guy will take, like, he's a chemist, and he will take like random objects and turn them into something else. Like, he made grape soda out of latex gloves in the last one I watched, because like in these latex gloves there's a chemical compound that is insanely close to like artificial grape flavoring. So he can start with a glove and end up at artificial grape.
That's crazy.
It's scary.
It is.
You got to think more corners are being cut now. God knows what we're actually eating. But
Yeah.
apparently a lot of beaver ass is what we're eating.
Well, you know what? I bet beavers do eat ass if it tastes like fucking vanilla.
Yeah, they do.
Why can't humans do
Oh,
that?
this is delicious. Ah!
Like, what if every asshole tasted like a different kind of like treat?
I mean, it doesn't, and it's not
that
stopping people
coffee?
now. So, yeah. I want some cappuccino ass, a little French vanilla.
Watermelon booty.
Ooh. That could be nice.
Get your watermelon butt rub.
Have any of you guys tried this yet?
I have a while ago. It's pretty good.
It tastes just like the red, white, and blue pops, man. It's delicious.
See, it could taste like that, and that's fine. I'm not looking to drink it.
What's
Yeah,
the-
It's a specific flavor to me that like is exclusive to something. It's not something I want to drink.
Yeah, like cotton candy, energy drinks. There's multiples. Not my thing.
So is Bang Energy completely disappeared by you guys too, or is it just here?
What again?
Bang Energy?
No, they still have that all over the place.
I haven't seen them in a while.
They're slowly. They're actually going out of business.
It's all about that ghost now, whatever that ghost shit is.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Actually,
Swedish fish.
They are
yeah.
good. Like I got the.
when we
the
went to
red
Tennessee, we got
Starburst.
the red Sour Patch one.
I got the red Starburst, and it does taste like red Starburst.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm surprised though. Bang was kind of the hot property. It seemed.
I think it was Company Man did a thing on them.
Yeah.
It was all a facade. Like they were able to kind of pump money into the
Uh-huh.
market to make it look like they were a lot more popular than they were, hoping it would catch on. And I think it did in like a small way, but it wasn't. It didn't like dethrone Monster or anything.
No. Well, I think Monster kind of has a lock. There's just so much of it now.
Their juice,
Brett-
the Monster juice line is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anybody unseating Monster.
Which is weird for at least around me. Like where I work, a lot of people drink energy drinks, and a majority of them ain't drinking Monsters.
Well, they're expensive, right? Like Monster versus like Bang or any of the other ones.
Yeah, energy drinks in general are pricey.
In general, they are, but like Monster and Red Bull are like above.
They're good, but I mean, like I said, the
Everything
Monster
else, though.
Juice line is like premium. I consider that like a premium energy drink.
That watermelon, like Monster, or whatever. They're like 0 calorie fucking that watermelon one they have is amazing.
I don't like any of their other stuff. Like they're like their original flavor. It tastes like a chemical compound.
Yeah, it does.
The green?
Yeah, like regular Monster tastes like it was made in a lab. I mean, it was, but
yeah.
Whatever happened to Rockstar? I don't see that anymore.
I see it once in a while, like the Dollar General.
I really enjoyed Rockstar Cola. I don't know if you guys remember that. That shit was good.
No, I wasn't big on that, but I do like Rockstar.
They had the coolest cans. They had like matte black cans and shit.
Yeah,
like they
I think
really.
The nastiest is that Monster Gold, that like gold can. Tastes like drinking liquid pennies. It's awful. I don't know, and it's always in a variety pack too. So it's like
tastes like Sonny's butthole.
Probably worse.
Oh, I was going to ask, did Steve Johnson give you that information?
That's Linnea Quigley,
like?
not Sonny.
Yeah.
But I would imagine.
So a lot of her OnlyFans leaked since she's in prison and can't do anything about it. And you know what? I'd have hit it. I'd have hit it there in that last year.
Okay.
Wasn't looking too bad.
I mean, it's Sonny. Let's be honest.
I mean, she's going to steal your car and beat you while you're asleep, but
while your fucking face. Big T, what's up, buddy? Says Bang has become more exclusive to the Dollar Tree in my neck of the.
I want to understand, like, either they are out of business or they are slowly dying.
Yeah, I thought I'll look next time I'm at my Walmart. I think I still see Rockstar, but they're not. They're not taking up the shelf space that Monster.
Well, I think at one point, like, I think Rockstar was maybe in that position, or it could have been Rockstar or Monster, and then Monster just went so far ahead. Rockstar started pulling their like advertising budget, I'd say, because they used to sponsor everything, so you're just not seeing it everywhere anymore.
Do
used to
you
be a
guys?
fashion brand, honestly.
Yeah. Do you guys remember right before energy drinks got big? Red Bull might have been out, but remember Balls? It was in a blue glass.
Yes, I do.
Balls.
Yep. It was in a blue glass.
Yeah, because it was like BAWLS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick and balls.
You cocky bulls. You.
Remember how big Jones sodas used to be?
They're at like
hipster cunts fucking fucked with Jones soda.
Yeah.
I hated those little twinks.
Yeah, Jones was
they
still
still
fucking
make 'em.
cool.
It used to be a thing though. Like it used to be like you weren't a real hipster unless you were fucking sucking on some disgusting Jones soda. it's apricot.
No, man, a lot of those Jones were good though.
They
Jesus,
were.
I love Balls.
The only one that I thought was unique and like interesting was their blue bubblegum soda. I thought that was really good. Like it was really interesting.
Was good. I don't know, the cherry limeade one's not bad.
Yeah, that one's okay.
The cream soda's all right.
I like a good marshmallow soda. Buzzball. You know what I think might be the top for me? It's not a diet one, but is Monster Mango Loco.
Oh.
Those are goddamn delicious.
Ben Grimm joins us, says OG 4 Loco is awesome. We would get a couple of those, then be fucked up golfing. And Big T says the Monster Juice Pacific Punch is out of this world.
That's
Pacific Punch is my favorite. That one and Pipeline Punch. They are amazing.
Yeah, those are up
says
there.
He likes the ghost ones too.
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting
Mango Loco is good.
Mango Loco is my number one.
It's very good.
Yeah.
The only
I don't
one
know
of the
which one.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Which company does it? There's a strawberry jalapeno one that's fucking great to it, to me anyway. I don't know if it was. Yeah, I can't think of what it was. It was either. Let me just look it up. Rain. It was Rain.
R-E-I. Like R-A-I-N or
R-E-I-G-N. Like Roman Reigns.
They have Rain has a good like white gummy bear flavor.
Look, black. Cool. Why did I bother?
Look like you're about to go down on that bottle, Jake.
Jay says Rockstar Juice is great if they still make it. And then Big T says I had the whole lot of chocolate bang today. The worst energy drink I've ever had in my entire life. Oof.
I think OG Red Bull might be the worst energy drink on the market. Because that was like the first. That was like, all we know is this concoction gives you energy. We're not sure about the fucking taste. Trust the science, people. This is just what the chemicals we mixed together made.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys ever fuck with those like 5-hour energy shots or whatever?
I used to a little bit. They don't really help.
No, have y'all ever had like the red lines that are like only drink half the bottle?
No, that shit just caffeine doesn't really get me up.
Me either.
Like it never did. Like as many years of my life, I would drink Mountain Dew in bed.
In his bottle.
Yeah. Well, no. Luckily, my mom was better than that. You know.
And down here, they do that from birth.
Yeah.
When you get to at the hospital, they're checking the temp of warm Mountain Dew.
I mean, that's in the water if you test it.
The cows here secrete Mountain Dew.
You'd never know to taste the beef. It's just delicious.
It's like it's marinated.
Ben says he used to take those gas station bee pills to stay awake in the army. God damn.
I used to take Stacker 2s that you could get at the gas station back in the day.
Yeah,
that was just meth. That was just meth.
That was Fedra free.
They were fucked up back in the day, man. They weren't.
Yeah. Trim Spa, baby. I know it's not energy drink, but it's full of ephedra regardless. Ben says my brother-in-law, who was in UFC, was sponsored by Rain, would get pallets of them delivered to his house. God damn. Chasing mini thins, yeah. All kinds of fancy stuff. I didn't know what the fuck a mini thin was for years. I only knew about it thanks to Eminem. It's not a leprechaun. It came out of my vagina. It's a little creature. That's why Brad left. Big T says Dunkin' Donuts does those energy punches. They have the blue raspberry flavor and the strawberry flavor. I only can get it in a large cup. It's sugar syrup with an entire can of Monster. Amazing. Oh, wow. God damn.
Dunkin' does some really good drink gimmicks.
Speaking of Dunkin',
they make a great matcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
Has any of your guys' McDonald's got Krispy Kreme?
I haven't been to McDonald's.
That's a Kentucky thing, Jake. I don't know if you read that. That is a Kentucky thing.
It's just a Kentucky thing? Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. Another reason to go out to Kentucky.
No. Krispy Kreme came through this area.
Krispy Kreme! I love Krispy Kreme!
Yay! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it is
Tim Hortons ran him off.
Timmy Hose. Yeah, so it is being tested exclusively in Kentucky. 160 locations across Louisville and Lexington and surrounding areas.
Ours here has them. So I'd imagine one of y'all's has them, Jonathan.
Would make a whole lot of sense if we didn't.
Yeah.
Jay says those stupid ass kids with weak hearts made them illegal. Damn, weak ass.
We gotta weed out these pussies.
Yeah.
Making the gene pool suck.
Well, that's that thing, like, fucking, of course we need to protect the, folks with allergies, like peanut allergies, but maybe if we just ignored it, we would never have to deal with it again.
Little Billy, Johnny,
eliminate it from the possibility.
12-pack. We're gonna just see what happens. Only the strong survive.
Here's the deal, man. I don't believe in eugenics, but like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could eliminate stupid people, that's all it would be. I wouldn't get rid of like a whole race. I'd just be like, no, you're too dumb to fuck, buddy.
Yep.
We're gonna have to clip those where you accidentally procreate.
You have to take an exam before you.
I'm not against it. Anymore. If you write in a
faggot. That's enough. If
you talk on a run-in sentence, yeah, you can't have kids.
Hold on. Do you guys hear that? I think we summoned it. Shh.
The faggot of the opera.
It touched my butthole. Just like a little. And then
What happens when he's in liquid form?
He's lolcow material. He could have had a whole career.
Yeah.
It's Chris Chan 2.0.
Has there been any updates on that Chris Chan thing, or
he's been in prison for over a year now. Like
how long did
he hasn't even went to trial yet.
they get?
I have no idea how you lock him up though, because he's so clearly not there.
Wackadoo.
Like he's so, like that was an unfortunate set of circumstances that woman with dementia and this guy were. It was just a perfect storm. Like I don't know.
He was banging the mom or the grandma.
The mom and his mom's like 80.
Yeah.
Of course, she's dementia ridden, and he's just a window licker. Like so, I don't know what's going on there, but again, this could have been stopped if somebody would have taken a test.
Yeah. It does seem to be that simple.
If those two people hadn't have fucked, been no problems here.
It's always kind of disconcerting when somebody gets that big, like a Chris Chan. It's like, why?
It was so amazing to see because he had no support system around him to stop him because his parents were elderly as fuck.
Yeah.
So like they had no clue what was happening.
Mommy.
And he understood how to use the internet, which means that he knew how to upload his entire consciousness to the internet, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know why people would be sending money to Chris Chan.
He's
they
making
might
a
be even
boatload
worse.
from his fan base. He's getting fan mail daily. Just
I
homie's got all the cigarettes on lock.
I would hope they lock his ass up somewhere in a fucking hospital because he is fucked now. He's like 40. You can't reverse it.
No.
Yeah.
Just keep him away from the general population.
Yeah. I don't care if it's prison or a mental asylum, honestly. Just, you gotta...
See, I don't want to see the guy in prison because I don't think he has the faculties to understand what's happening to him.
You don't think there's any fakery going on?
No.
I probably didn't watch it.
There is absolutely no fakery going on there. If you are easily influenced enough that people can tell you to shove things up your ass and you do.
We know where Al went.
In Christian's butt?
Yeah, it turns out that's where Al went. He just fucking
Christian's ass just opened up.
Yeah, he
Enveloped him.
He became a CO wherever the fuck Chris Chan's locked up.
You know, in Super Mario World, when like you get to the end of the stage and like it would go.
That's where Fox Pixar went.
That's where all of them going.
Fox Pixar is like he's a product of cousin fucking, if not brother and sister fucking.
Well, I mean, it's a British colony.
It's an island.
All kinds of fucking.
He may be a human sheep hybrid. Come to think of it, though.
Good chance of that. Those teeth.
I thought we were watching some like pre-recorded
video.
Yeah, I'm just, okay. We're just seeing these puppets, and then all of a sudden it was like he just appears, and it's like, I think I know you were on that one, Steak, and we were all just like,
he like popped his head up, and we're like, ah!
Is this really happening right now?
We all fucking screamed, I think, the same way that we did when Al took his hat off the one time.
That's one of my favorite moments in
That's
history.
a great moment. But Big TS, if we ever saw the video of his dad yelling at him because he had recorded his house and
yes,
hoarder level.
I want all of that off of goddamn internet right now.
And if I thought they were gonna take the home away, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean the whole family was this fucked up little bunch.
Yeah.
Like it.
Cliff says someday I'll have to get the whole story on Al. I remember him a little bit, but I missed all the stuff that went down with it.
Okay, before your time, Cliff.
Yeah.
Thought maybe you might have been.
There's really no story there. He was just an unhinged human being.
He's just
Actually, he was just from Philadelphia. Actually, if that helps.
Just most of it.
Like that'll explain a good portion of that story. Is he was from Philadelphia.
It is a shame though that the ginger retard got rid of all of his stuff, because just for preservation's sake, it'd be nice to be able to catalog all that stuff. And then if one of us ever really had the fucking lack of things to do, I guess, build a supercut out of all of it. Like, it would take months, maybe like years.
There was a lot of hours of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to go through so much of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours.
I dropped you the pumpkin pie link. There you go, Steak, so you can have that forever.
I am the only reason that any of us have it.
Oh, did you? Are you the one that saved it? Okay.
Oh, buddy, for much different reasons than what ended up being, but I am so glad that I kept it.
Yeah.
I did it more so as like a fucking, so YouTube didn't do something fucking stupid with it.
I kind of want to make a Blu-ray out of it.
It's an hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah, the cop part. Well, actually, I don't wish, but I wish you could hear the actual cop when I'm talking to him, especially that Philly bastard. God damn.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, he's like, well, it's not. I shit you not. He's like, well, it's not really our problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the guy sounded like.
Wearing a fucking security jacket.
The local cop here was a nice guy.
I got it playing right now, and Corey gives no fucks. He's just going on about his day up there in the corner.
Yeah.
He looks up once when he's like, I don't care that you're 7.
You weigh fucking 1,000 pounds, 1,000, you retarded little cuck. Is that what you're trying to say? You got lost past the fucking.
Yeah, Cliff. He saw him on the streams, but he missed the good ones.
Go back, Cliff. Go just if you want, gold. Go find the Christmas special on Jay's channel from like 2 or 3 years ago. That's when he has like a mental breakdown about hookers, and that's when we found out that he was an avid hooker.
Yeah, that would be the end of 2020.
Was that the end of 2020?
I think, yeah. That would all make sense because he didn't make it much longer than that. I don't think he left.
That's where he started to unravel because his hooker canceled on him.
Big T says he never saw the pumpkin pie video. Maybe we should do something with that sometime.
That has a Patreon commentary all over it.
Yeah, you could do a page.
That's a behind a paywall. You don't put that.
Yeah.
You don't give that to the folks.
No.
But I think that's worth subbing to a Patreon for. I will tell you guys.
It's 100%.
Here's the thing: you give me $1 one time, or any of us,
You get it.
whatever number. Watch it and you're done.
I think that one's worth it.
For sure. Ben says Al used to brag about using escorts.
Well, I'll tell you guys what we need to do. We need to find, like you said, if that's the one. I know it was. Who else was on? I think Jess was on it. Cameron was on it. I don't think you were on that one, Steak, but the one where he is like Lauren was on it, where he is like running down how his like hookers work.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
because it all comes unraveled on the Christmas show. That's where that's my favorite interaction with Cameron ever.
Yeah.
Because Cameron was like an investigative journalist, like trying to get this shit out of Al. I will say we got a lot more out of him because of Cameron. So that's Cameron's one compliment for the day.
And he runs down.
Never again.
That's all you're gonna hear.
So you give him $200, and he's running this down.
He makes him shower.
Yeah.
I think they made him shower.
As to not get the gay on him.
Right.
Because everybody knows if dick residue touches you.
But yeah, in a nutshell, he's a very homicidal, closeted guy that, just went on a rampage because a couple people in the chat were making Brokeback Mountain jokes. But he didn't.
Well, it became apparent that he was a homophobe and very insecure.
And then everybody started, not really mocking it. Like, if you go back, some of it was just like...
It is dudes ribbing on each other.
Yeah.
It's never more than that.
And he just couldn't fucking take it in any form or fashion.
No, it's...
And I'm a piece of shit, and I smelled blood, and they went, oh, he doesn't like it.
Unfortunately, I have that same reflex.
Yeah.
It's just to attack.
And I have no problem being mean about it because I think being homophobic is fucking...
Is wrong. So I have no qualms with it.
So, yeah.
No qualms.
It was funny, like, people would just be like, oh man, you're looking buff today, dude. And then it's like, no gay shit. No gay shit.
No gay shit, guys. No gay shit.
What, are you going to try to fuck me and jerk me off? I would love that. I wouldn't.
You may be handsome, but I'll whip your ass.
Exit only.
Zombie, what's up? We got about 14 minutes left in the movie. We're at 1:17:10.
Not that it matters. I came on and derailed. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Leprechaun.
it's the back half of this movie is where it's all right to just fucking let it go.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, it does have a sharp decline.
This first movie for me is not good.
No.
It's fun.
The first couple of movies, I think, are whatever. 3's where it gets good.
You don't like 2? I like 2 a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like the fantasy.
The chicken
shit.
2 is so hot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I like that fucking scumbag uncle, too. I was always hoping to meet a guy like that as a kid. I don't know why. He's weird. He'll give me like fucking just, here, take this Chico stick and don't talk to me for a while.
Here, you like fireworks? Go play, kid.
I got you a pocket knife.
That is the world we grew up in, and I'm fucking shocked that happened. Like, my dad just used to give me, like, a lot of explosives on the morning of July 4th, and he was like, I don't want to fucking see you. until. So here, go throw these at your cousins.
I'm just going back and looking at the comments on that.
I'll put the
Okay.
link to that holiday special in there. Anybody wants to check that out?
Jake.
So, if you guys know how to get like some of this on Vimeo, I can talk to somebody about maybe getting a Blu-ray compilation made.
I mean, that's not hard to do.
Yeah, no, we
There's
can.
about 30 people in the community that could burn a Blu-ray of it.
Well, I can get it with some maybe art, some cool, make it kind of cool, depending how crazy you want to get with it.
Should put the Avengers Infinity War poster. That should be the cover
Yeah.
that Jess made.
It's just, yeah, it's like the whole like phase 1. we need an Al level villain though.
So
That's our
Big
goal.
T, like Big T asked, why? What did he do, and why is it called the Pumpkin Pie Stream? So, Pumpkin Pie Stream.
It was around Thanksgiving, right?
Stupid stuff. I don't remember. It wasn't. It was like it was around. It was like a month or two from now. It'll be like 2 years that this happened.
Yeah, I
So-
think it's over 2 years. Maybe I don't know.
It was no. It was 20. It was 21 because I was up here, and I was still fat, like super fat.
Okay.
It happened right before we all met up in Lexington, or in Louisville the first time, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So much of that time like bleeds together.
Yeah, so like the title of the stream is meaningless. It was named that before it ever started. But he just fucking like he is out of the community at that point, and he just like, but he would show up and comment shit, and he just make a bunch of fake channels and stuff. Like it's a whole big thing, and this is very much just glossing over it. But
Mm.
So
And
when he
Hayden's
comes on,
fucking
he's
Ambien-ridden
screaming.
ass was the only one that would let him
Yeah.
anywhere.
yeah, and he would just like fucking. He got on the stream like what 2 or 3 different times, right? And it was like
Rip that bottle in
screaming.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few. There was the doxing stream, which was I think that was region free.
Oh, and he doxed Jamie
That was the doc. Well, Jamie, Lance Lust,
and Lance Lust, and yeah.
Lance Lust never did come back.
Nope.
No, he was gone.
Well, he
Supposedly
got
still
up his
alive.
ass about some other shit too, though. He's just like, you're not reading my comments, and no one was ignoring the dude. But it doesn't help when you fucking leave paragraphs on every video that's just you whining about, things that didn't fucking.
I've always said people that leave
Go
giant comments just
the
buy a
right way.
camera.
Yeah.
If you're gonna leave paragraphs, get a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the old ones. This is how we learn.
Right in the goddamn gut.
Oh, great! The Ohio River's poisoned again.
That's not important, is it?
I mean, it can only get better. It looks like 1,400 tons of methanol.
Ooh.
So I don't know. That can only make whatever's in the Ohio River better. I feel. For real, there are people that swim in that nasty thing.
Mm.
I feel like they're really going to spend 20 minutes of film time picking for clovers. Or searching for clovers, picking one.
Crimson and clover. They're paid to be sweet. Yeah, dude, the comments on this shit are gold, aren't they?
Yeah. The live chat replays funny too.
Piz, I would advise Jay delete this stream immediately after it ends.
That was one thing that never happened. Right before he kind of went nutsoid on Piz's stream, or region free, I believe it was. It could have been Piz. Maybe I'm
Ghost
I
is.
think region free.
Go back and watch it and watch the chat because Ghost is slowly unraveling. It starts with Sheesh. Oh my god, is he sober? And then it just fucking devolves.
Yeah, there was going to be the roast of Al Suspiria, I believe, on region free, and it didn't happen.
That
God, I can only imagine.
that would have went wrong.
That would have been so bad.
Yeah.
Because
I would have started the stream. Everybody's just shirtless, with like just a bow tie on. And, like,
Al
all
is
great
100%
stuff.
that guy that didn't understand what a roast was.
right.
Yeah.
He's
Like he was.
He can't. He's like when fucking Mr. Burns would. He wants a roast, and then Homer roasts him, and he fucking loses. His mind.
Michael Scott in The Office when he puts on his roast and he just gets upset when everybody's mean. Big picture of himself blown up behind him.
I mean, we found out that he can't take a joke.
And then he was like, yeah, I do a roast.
And then not for nothing, but I can't imagine that everyone on the region-free panel would have done very well.
No.
I don't think you had to hit him with gold, though.
It would have just been mean, and then he would have got angry.
You're a butt pirate.
Men. Isn't that funny?
We would have had you on that one.
He's
Sake.
typing in Cyrillic. Ben
Who would
says
we do a roast on now?
call cops during the stream.
Dan did call the cops during the stream.
Not this one. This is where the hooker confessions were.
Crack whore confessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he goes. He had to tell him it was on the pumpkin pie stream.
That's
It's
like
called
not...
pumpkin pie.
Hello, Mr. Philadelphia policeman. Can you touch the pumpkin pie? This is weird being rude.
It was actually the cop here.
Listen, kid.
He makes
We
me
got a serial
repeat it.
butthole tickler loose on the East End. I ain't got time for this shit. Guys breaking into houses, tickling buttholes, running.
I think we're looking for the same man.
You know what? I'm gonna send you up to homicide. He fingered a butthole to death.
Oh, well, the leprechaun's melting.
He is melting.
That's like getting fingered to death. I assume.
Zim. And he does come back and returns.
And they did get him that brain transplant. Because they bring him back and he's like a fucking Schwarzenegger-esque. He's just kicking down doors and taking pussy.
He should have just had his thumb up as he was going down the well. But yeah, you definitely feel that family film origins to it at times. That part, not so much.
I want to know what the deal is. Why there's no like merch for the Leprechaun? Funko just come out with a pop.
There. Hold on.
So Fright Rags has shit that they've put out in the past. I think it's all like shitty. It's some of their worst work that I've ever since I've been kind of buying shit from them.
Terror Threads had some good stuff, but there's not a lot of it.
I just fucking I don't know. I don't like that Fright Rag style and a lot like that, just collage style that they do. It just looks like awful Scream Factory artwork because I think it's the same artists.
Yeah.
But I hate that, and that's a lot of what they've done. But they will do those mock TV guide or newspaper ads for Halloween, Friday night at 9 p.m. on, and it's the old Fox station on like the channel 31, but it's like those kind of like fake mock-up things. Like I have a bunch of those for like Halloween 1 through 5. He didn't do for any of the Dimension ones, which sucked. But though, like that shit kind of that draws me in now. And Gutter Garbs has been doing those weird, like fucking face mural paintings that are like kind of cooks. They almost look airbrushed. It's kind of tacky. I like it, but I don't know.
I wish.
I definitely haven't come across anything good Leprechaun wise though.
Terror Threads is the only one I remember that done a decent one, which is weird. I mean, it's Lionsgate. I think still owns most of it. Yeah, that the bloody one.
Blood, damn.
Not sure. Well, it has blood on it. I don't know if it's
that's the exclusive. Yeah, the Amazon one. Yeah, no, that one just came out though. Like that's the first thing that.
Well,
can't get a NECA figure or something. Shit.
You're getting more variety. I mean, I was super happy when we finally got Herbert West. But yeah, I don't know.
Cliff says the episode of American Dad where Roger tries to kill the family after they put on a roast for him was on last night. That shit was funny.
Who would we do a roast for now? I don't know who would be the funniest.
I don't know. Jay. I think Jay could do one.
The roast of Jay.
Yeah. The Stingray.
He's been around. Jay's been around a long time, so you could bring in a lot of people from the past too for him.
Just have Rambo Raff shit on him for 2 hours.
and 240p.
He's gotten a little better though, hasn't he? In the last,
I think so. Yeah.
I think it looks like last time I checked him. Ben says he can only imagine the cops' reaction.
There's a long pause. It's like, so how do I find this video? And I'm like, it's
called
Pumpkin Pie Stream. Like, and then there's like a long pause. Like I could. Is he fucking with me? Kind of pause. Yeah, no, it's the Cornelius Collection Pumpkin Pie Stream. It's live right now.
Big T says, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before the Leprechaun gets that spirit.
Well, I'm all over it if they ever do. I'm buying everything.
Should eventually, right? Did I ever show off on here the good guy doll I got from Spirit Halloween?
I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think it'd be a popular seller. It also wouldn't have to cost a ton. Same thing as the Sam one. Scale.
They got Estee's got some pretty cool ones, but they don't. They kind of look like the Leprechaun, but they don't. But it's close enough.
Yeah, I can see that'd be kind of hard to get it just right for Leprechaun. That's kind of a complicated makeup job. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I fucking saw it and stared at it for a while, walked away from it, looking at the other shit in the store, watching my girlfriend's kid freak out at every like animatronic thing, like I don't know, even ones that we've shown him before. But I kept coming back and looking at it. She's like, just fucking grab it, and then she grabbed it for me because she's sweet.
You need to show
I leave it at the top of the stairs. So people will look up there and freak out. It's happened to like my cousins are dumb. So I'm like, I don't want to go up there.
I used to leave like I had a bunch of animatronics. I mean, I still have some, but I would put them when I didn't want my nieces or nephews downstairs.
Yeah.
I would just like leave the one where it would trigger when they.
Oh, that's great.
Especially in the dark. If you get the right lighting for some of those, it's pretty fucking cool when they just come to life and grab you.
But we read that one. Jay says, "Oh no" to the roast idea, I guess.
I'm trying to think who else.
Bye, Jake.
Oh, we lost Jake. He'll be back, I'm sure.
Oh
That
yeah.
felt like an internet thing. Yeah, I mean, you could maybe Christian, maybe. I think it has to be somebody that has a long history on.
I mean, I don't think the roast of Pizzle would do awful at all. Question is, would he do it?
Yeah. Are we going like a? Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking. It would have to be somebody that has a long history on YouTube, though, for you to do it. And you'd have to bring in like a bunch of different people. We'll see. That might be fun for somebody.
The Big T says you can totally see him doing a life-size animatronic Leprechaun Spirit Halloween.
They do need some new properties. As much as I love Trick or Treat, and, Killer Clowns, I'd like to see something new.
Killer Clowns has been too much of it. I love Killer Clowns, but it's too much of it out there.
Another movie I've never seen. It does seem like there's a little too much coverage for that movie.
It's good. I mean, but if you haven't seen it, I definitely suggest watching it.
Yeah, I own it. I bought the Steelbook, which is fucking.
Oh.
I don't know why it was cheap. It was $5. I got Hamilton Book or something like that. So I'm like, that can't be what that really is worth. So I'm gonna take that. I got the Return of the Living Dead one too. At the same time. I don't know. I mostly grabbed those just to hold on to them. But because I think they're just like the MGM release. They're not like, it's not the Scream Factory with all the extras and shit. Which, does Killer Clowns have a release like that or no?
Arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow? Okay.
Yeah.
I could look into that then.
It's getting a
See
new
if I like it first.
4K, but I think I'm more than good with my Arrow.
Yeah.
Did you get the
4K from Arrow, or is that going to be?
It is, isn't it? I
Is it?
think.
I would imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's a really good release. It's like I don't need to upgrade Killer Clowns. I don't think.
something to think about.
They're supposed to have a sequel. I don't know what happened with that. That's another pandemic thing. I'm not sure if that killed it or where the development stands on the sequel.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
It's kind of hard to recapture that feel. Everett?
So
Okay.
Lauren says Jimmy Industries is the company that makes all the direct market spirit stuff. They're the ones who have to license the properties.
Did you watch that Spirit Halloween movie?
I didn't know. It just slipped by me.
It might be one you'd watch with the kid.
Okay. I thought I thought I fucking had heard that.
Yeah, I mean it's a family movie. It's not,
Okay. And Ben says there's a Killer Clowns game coming soon.
I seen that. It looks pretty dope.
That could be cool. There's a lot of those games coming out now. It's a shame that the fucking Friday the 13th one had to be the one to die to, prove that it was viable.
You guys getting your allergy season? It's been killing me today.
No, I don't deal with that. But we had fucking snow last night, so
Yeah.
we're still kind of good, man. But I don't know. Fuck it. Movie's over. Leprechaun. What do we think? Yeah.
Sequels are better.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. I don't know. It's probably the first one's probably further down the list, but I like it.
Yeah, like it's watchable, I guess, every once in a while. Definitely not my favorite, but yeah. So thanks for fucking hanging out with me on this one, guys.
Anytime.
Dan, what do you got coming up?
Flesh Wound features, I think everybody knows, but yeah, we'll be together in person in California this coming month.
Oh shit.
Technology willing, you'll definitely see some interesting photos and hopefully a lot of videos. We'll be at XPW California 2. We have a table there, so if you are in Pomona, I believe it is, come on out and say hi. You know, I'll sign hats, whatever you want. Say hats, boobs, whatever, and it's free. So
Penises.
maybe.
No.
You don't want to pull
Is
your
that what we
penis
talking
out in
about?
XPW, as we found out last show.
Ugh.
Yeah, needle through the pee hole.
God.
So
All right. Now this is a family show.
I know,
Jake,
I'm bringing it down.
what's happening over at Slaughterport? Anything?
Nope, not until we get moved and
Oh,
situated.
Sure. All the slaughter ports are closed, so it seems.
Hell yes, brothers.
You did hear what I said? Mr. Bombastic over at Bombastic Reviews. Check him out. And obviously, Off the Grill Podcast, you know, patreon.com, Off the Grill Podcast. Thank you all for being here. And a special thanks to all my lovely patrons. Christian Hannahor, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retro Cack, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Brian Trash, Ben Grimm, and Jennifer Lane. Dan, Jake, Jonathan, thank you for hanging with me. That's it for me until next time, folks. Iris loves you.